So me and my husband got a text message yesterday for Halloween for Subway. So I have him go and use a coupon. It was get a foot-long meal, save $1. So he got a meal, but he didn't know he could get a soup instead and pay extra. So he got a bag of chips. These chips are $1.29. And then they charge $1.50 for a medium drink and then a sub. This, along with the chili, came to almost $17. I almost had a heart attack. So he got a roast beef meal, which came to $9.79, and then you would have the tax, and then the soup, which is $3.59. But then he wanted to add to the roast beef some turkey and have something different. Well, he didn't know it was going to be a $3 charge plus tax. I used our application, and I got a club 6-inch sandwich. And when I got it, it didn't have any cheese. It was over toasted. The bread was split in the middle for some reason. And it didn't have any meat. It's supposed to have Italian meat on it. So I had my husband, I called all upset. My birthday weekend, we couldn't get any of my food right. Now, this is not hard to make a sub. I ordered it online. Everything's there. She pulls up the receipt, the girl, and she apologizes, and she said she'll make it herself. But when I told her my husband went there with a coupon, she said, I'm not on the register, so, let me see who took the order. And my phone's not even on speakerphone, and my husband heard it. And so the girl had the same name as me, as Kelly, and said, "Oh, did somebody come here and say that they had a coupon?" Girl says, "No, nobody came here and got a coupon." So I turn around. My husband jumps out of a chair and said, "Don't call me an F a liar. I'll go there right now." I had my phone in my hand. So he had my phone because he deleted his. We both have the text messages. And, every week or every 2 weeks you get a message for a coupon. And then you have to bring your phone and show them so that they can redeem it. So my husband said, well, I had it open, and the minute I walked through the door, it wouldn't load. And I told her I was waiting for it to load. Because you press the message in your text, and it brings you to a website. And you show them, and then they redeem it. They just press a button on the register to take whatever it says. So then the girl, Kelly, tells me, "Oh yeah, we've been having this problem lately where people are coming in with the coupons and we just have to take their word for it if it doesn't load, because the manager decided to put in a blocker for the internet because the kids with their cell phones." Well, just have a policy you can't have your cell phone while you're working. Have a locker or put it in the office or something. You can't offer free Wi-Fi to your customers and then have a blocker. And if your cell phone's cheap, like mine's a $35 phone, but my husband's is $200, mine's not going to work. You can't do that. What if I go there with my computer, have lunch, and do schoolwork? I can't get on the internet. It's free Wi-Fi. You offer it. You have a big sign. So that really pissed me off. And I was like, and she's like, "Well, I can't do nothing about your husband's, even if you come back with the receipt, because it's already said and done." I was like, that's the only reason why we went there. And my food was $5.44. Well, I got a fit sandwich meal. Like, not even a meal, just a sandwich. I remember when they used to be like $3.25 for a 6-inch. So the girl who answered the phone, made my food, and she made it properly, and it was nice and neat and everything. But I can't eat a foot long, that's why I only wanted half. And she just gave me a foot long because she felt bad. And I've already dealt with that. I told her. She's like, "Well, the manager's not here, but he'll be here tomorrow morning." I said, "Well, I've dealt with this manager twice now. I'm sure he's getting sick of sending me free food." And then when my husband went over, I had him give her the sandwich and look at it, and all it had was vegetables on it. I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. But my husband's food was made just fine. It was fantastic. And the last time I ordered a salad from them, it cost me $10. but it was made the way I wanted it, so I'm not going to complain about that. Ridiculous. And I'm not dealing with these people. You know, you go to a fast food place, it's supposed to be cheap and affordable. Subway is supposed to be healthy, and it's costing $22 for me and my husband to eat. That's ridiculous. I could have went to Domino's and ordered online, carry out, and got a large 3-topping pizza for $8. And me and my husband would have been fine with that. I don't know. Any of you guys going anywhere and your food's getting messed up, no matter where you go? And that's not the only thing. So my husband pre-ordered Red Dead Redemption 2 for me. I had no clue it wasn't coming out on PC. I'm mainly a PC gamer, other than my handhelds. So my husband goes and he picks up my birthday gift that cost him $100. And this was supposed to be a collectibles item, and they gave us a flyer and said, yeah, if you pre-order it today for $100, this is what you're gonna get. I still have the flyer. I have all my receipts. I have 4 receipts over the past month. So I go and I call and I talk to the manager, and it was actually the manager's register that day on October 13th. But he wasn't the one that cashed me out, or my husband. It was Justice. And I have 2 receipts with him, and he messed up on one of my orders. I bought the Vita a couple months ago, and he didn't tell me I need a special card, so I go and I get an SD card of 128 gigabytes, which you know is expensive, and then it didn't fit the system. Then I had to do my own research to figure out, oh, this is a special card. Then I go and I get the card from them, and it's only 8 gigabyte. I can only put one of my games is a 8 gigabyte. I mean, a megabyte that you need. So, no, gigabyte. So I could only play one game. So I had to go back and get another one. Now you're talking for 2 of them at $60. And then he's like, well, I pulled up your receipt because you used your card, but, you know, that's not what you got charged for. There were 2 of them. One came with the box and one came with some special redeemable things for your game. I wanted the box. I wanted the box that had everything in it. That was the whole point. So he was like, well, you know, I'll see what I can do. I'll call some other stores, see if they have one, because we don't have any left. We only get the boxes that people pre-order. We don't have any extras. Okay, because the only thing I got for $100 was a game. I don't know what redeemable stuff that I got, but with or without the box, you get the redeemable stuff anyways for $100. And then he wanted to make a comment to me on the phone. Well, your husband didn't say nothing to me about anything. Well, was I the one with him? He doesn't know nothing about fucking PS4, you idiot. Pissed me off. And then you're gonna get an attitude with me on the phone when my husband went and bought a $20 shirt and a $20 guide for the freaking game. So we spent $42 more on top of $634 just when we went there October 13th. And then he says, well, I don't usually do this and waste my time trying to get a collectible box for people who didn't order the right thing. But, you know, I only do this for good paying customers. I said, I got 4 fucking receipts in my hand right now that says I spent over $1,000 in the past month. Am I not a good fucking customer? Seriously. And then I said to him, he's like, gave him my number, and he's like, well, you know, give me like 3 or 4 days to see what I can do. I said, well, if you can't do it, I want something. So he said if he can't do it, he'll give me another card, 8 gigabyte for my Vita. That's a $30 value. But it's like, come on, you're ridiculous. We go there, we get the Vita. I can't play it because I didn't know I needed a special card. I get all the way home, which is 35-minute drive one way, and I don't have any games. He just gave me the boxes. This stuff happens all the time over there. And it's just ridiculous. I can order on Amazon or something like that, brand new stuff. I don't have to go to you. And then when I told him I had 4 receipts that show that I'm a very good customer and that I still have the flyer that was given to me on 10/13. And then he's like, well, we got a flyer that wasn't telling people exactly what they were getting. So we had to make a formal complaint to the person, whoever made the flyer, and they had to make a new one. So I have to see which one you got. Like, don't worry, I have it. But, wasn't feeling good on my birthday. Didn't really do anything. My food on my birthday was no good. Made me sick to my stomach all weekend for 2 days. It was raining and cold. Couldn't go out and do anything. My birthday gifts messed up. My food today was messed up. I'm like, I'm not having a good week, huh? But I'm not going to let people walk all over me either. GameStop makes a lot of money, and they make a lot of money off of me. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad week or something. But other than that, I have one more thing to do this week, and it's only Thursday. My week began Tuesday, college. Been really keeping up on that past couple days. And that's due Monday, so I'm going to work on it Sunday and Monday and try to really get a good grade. And then for my English, I actually have all my work done in my English, and I have 2 things due that I already posted for next week. So I only have 2 more things I have to do there, which is my journal for next week, and then my last second draft to an essay. And I have all my classes picked out. So I found out that I'm not graduating April 12th like it says I am on Moodle through college, because I had to take last summer off and it just never changed it. And then she's like, oh, good thing you caught her, because she's a new guidance counselor, and she said the old guidance counselor should have fixed it, because I had to send a letter of appeal for the bill that they were charging me for, because I had a medical reason why I couldn't attend going the second week into class. And I had to give all my paperwork, doctor paperwork, copies of the medicines that I was taking. I even sent them my wristbands from the emergency room. So the only thing I had to pay was the $75 processing fee. So it never changed when I was graduating, which would have interfered with my student loan. Because 9 months after you graduate, you have to stop paying it back. They give you 9 months to find a job. Well, I am actually graduating in August of 2019, but I won't be able to go to school because I get out August 20th from CCV, and the state college starts the 27th of August. There's not enough time. It can take up to 2 weeks for my documents from there to go over to the 4-year college that shows I graduated, my GPA, and what all my grades was. And then that college has to figure out what actually transfers, because not everything will. And then I have to do my financial aid. I'm married now, so I need my husband's information as well as my own. So this is not going to be something that's going to be overnight. CCV was a little bit easier. So this is not going to be like that. So I won't be going back to school until the middle of January of 2020. And then I don't know if I have 2 or 3 more years left there because of what I'm taking up. I could have 3 more years left. It's taken me 3 years to graduate CCV as a STEM studies student. So, I'm going to have a whole semester off. But it would have messed me up because they would have been asking for money from me in November, thinking I wasn't going back to college. So hopefully she fixes that in a timely manner. So my husband's doing laundry right now, and tomorrow's date night. So me and him are just going to go to see my mother-in-law and have lunch with them. We'll have an early dinner, and then we're going to see Halloween. Because I wasn't feeling good the other day when I was supposed to with him. I was dizzy and everything, and I had to lay down. The same thing happened last night. 7 o'clock, I just got dizzy all of a sudden. So I went and I laid down and I slept 3 hours, but then I was up until 6. And then I went and laid down at 6 and I got up at 12:30. So it's just the way I'm sleeping is very unusual. And my stomach has gone down dramatically. I'm on some new medicine for my IBS, and it seems to really be helping with the bloatiness. And then I've been eating a banana every other day, and then the yogurt when I don't have a banana. Um, we still have the vegetable chow mein that I made. I put chicken and sausage, but there's no chicken and sausage left. So now it's just vegetables. So I've been eating a lot of that. Um, 2 days of vegetable soup, 2 salads, a couple sandwiches. So other than the Subway, I've really been trying to stay away this whole week from fast food altogether and fried and spicy foods, and it seems to be helping. Now, if I can just sleep correctly, that would be great. So I have a 99 in my English class, and as of right now, I have a 76 in my bio human class. So I'm hoping that when she puts the grades in for last week, that it will bring up my grade, hopefully. And then the 2 classes I'm taking January 22nd is microbiology and earth science. I'm not actually going to be learning about science of planet Earth, but I'm going to be learning about the environment in the solar space. So that's going to be interesting. So I figured, well, I want to go in and be a natural student for environmental lab technician position of a job. This would be very important for me to learn about other planets and other, we're going to learn about other rocks and soils and is it water, is it ice, is it like a desert, or the plants and other planets. And we're going to learn about what we're doing on Earth. What is that doing to other planets? Never thought about it before. I didn't think what we are doing on Earth would actually make it to another planet. So, see what that's about. So I have another lab in my microbiology class. So that was $125 extra I had to pay. I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do, but it looks like there's going to be a lot of work just by reading the little description. I'm going to have to do a poster every week using either Word document or Excel. We're going to have a few laboratory reports that we have to do, which I have done this before and I did fairly well. Some hands-on experience. So she may have us collect soil samples and do something with that. I know one of my classes, History of Vermont, I had to take a water sample and take a picture or a short recording of what it looked like, what I found in it, what I thought was in it. And we had to do the same thing. We had to dig into the soil and take a picture of what we found, the different layers and rocks and stuff like that. We had to go and take pictures of 5 trees, and we had to tell the teacher what they were and why we thought this is what they were. And then we had to do another hands-on one where right after the snow started to melt, we would move what was left, any twigs or any leaves that survived the winter, and just see if we saw any life crawling around, but not disturb it, just move it a little bit. And then take a picture if we found something, or if we didn't, we took a picture of that. So I think this class could be like that because these 2 are online classes. And then my last week of school for spring, I start it's a class to help you get ready for the actual class for my field work, which I'm going to have to find an internship and you're going to have to work and do classwork. And this is a 5 credit class, but the pre-class, which is not graded, no credit for it, is for 3 weeks. And it's to help you prepare for what you're going to have to do. And you just get feedback, things that you may have to practice and look at so that you can pass this class. And then I have an educational inquiry class that's 4 credits that is going to test my knowledge of all my STEM study classes that I've taken. Not English, not computer applications, not my piano class, not my math classes. This is just for the STEM study classes, like Introduction to Environmental Science or Introduction to Biology. Now I'm taking Human Biology because I took the introduction. And my Earth Science is an Introduction to Earth Science. So these are just some examples so people understand what I'm talking about. And you have to pass. You have to take a big test at the end of the semester, and you have to pass that with a certain grade. And if you don't, you can't graduate. I had to take a math class like that and an English class like that, and I passed them both. So, and then I will have from about August 20th until about January 10th off instead of the summer like I thought I was going to have. So that's a perfect opportunity when college students and high school students go back to school to try to find something close by. I'm going to try to see if I can get a job at Family Dollar, like I said, even if it's just 20 hours a week. For some reason, if I can't get a paying job, then I'll just volunteer at the Mustard Seed on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I would be volunteering from 10 to 2. So, it's something. Other than that, there's not too much more going on. So I hope everybody has a lovely day. I vented a little bit because, you purchase something, no matter what it is, you expect to get what you paid for. Any stories anybody wants to share with me, go right ahead. Any questions, concerns, comments, don't hesitate to leave it down below when this is posted. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope everybody has a lovely, lovely day.